There is a new Call of Duty game coming out, and no, it is not World War II Vanguard. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Blank Online, here today to chat with you about the Call of Duty franchise and an offspring of the Call of Duty franchise, something that I think a lot of you guys would be getting excited for. For the past couple of years, we've gotten half-baked Call of Duty titles that didn't necessarily bring fans of the traditional 6v6 multiplayer any sort of joy, games that none of us really liked to play very much. And especially this year with Black Ops Cold War, I feel like that testament is further sort of emphasized. And then with World War II Vanguard coming, with the notion that that game is going to be more of the same of Black Ops Cold War, it leaves fans in a little bit of a tricky spot in terms of what are they going to play when the games that are coming out from their franchise just aren't good enough. Now, there's alternatives. There's Battlefield 2042 and there's Halo Infinite coming out. But what if I told you there is a Call of Duty game in development right now that could change everything? I watched a video from Nearest Cinema a couple of days ago, which sort of brought my attention to this project SM2. Now what this is, it's sort of like a best of Call of Duty type thing. Now we've seen games like this before. We have Call of Duty Mobile, of course, which is on the iOS and Android based systems right now. And then we've had Call of Duty Online, which was the China only free-to-play Call of Duty game that was sort of like a mashup and a best of Call of Duty title that was again only available in China. Now I'm going to talk about SM2, I'm going to talk about the details of the project, and then I'm going to talk about my thoughts and opinions on SM2 as a whole and what it could bring to Call of Duty in general. So do please excuse me if I'm looking to the left a little bit, because that's where all my notes are, and I'm going to be reading off some notes detailing the project. I first want to do a quick little overview of the project. All of this information that I'm reading to you guys is on their website, so after this video, please do go ahead and check out the SM2 website. I'm not going to explain everything, I'm not going to go into detail on everything in terms of the project. I want you guys to go ahead and read it all for yourself, because honestly, this project is super exciting and I really do hope that it comes into life. But I'm going to first detail a couple of things that they have here. Basically, SM2 is a modded Call of Duty game based off of the MW2 engine. I'm pretty sure it's IW4. We've seen projects like this before. There was one I talked about a couple of, maybe about a year ago now, the Modern Warfare 2 remaster, where they were doing a full remaster of Modern Warfare 2, brand new assets, brand new text, guns, brand new audio and all that sort of stuff. They're basically making Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered a reality. Unfortunately, that project got shut down due to legal reasons, and a lot of different projects regarding like reviving Call of Duty games have been shut down by Activision due to legal reasons. This is sort of another one, but they do it in a little bit of a different way, and I'm going to explain that in a little bit here. But basically, it's a Call of Duty game based off of a modded Modern Warfare 2 client, with all new weapons, streaks, perks, maps, and all that sort of stuff. So on release, there's going to be 100+ new weapons, complete with camos and attachments. Now I'm going to go a little bit further into the progression system as well, because the progression system is one of the things that I'm most excited about here with SM2. But to read even further, there's going to be 24 perks on release, obviously divided into perk 1, perk 2, perk 3. They're doing the Modern Warfare 3 point streak system, so they're having assault, support, and specialist, and point streaks are different to score streaks. So what the point streak system was, that anything you did in Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, whether that be a kill or whether that be a capture, that was 1 point. It wasn't score streak, so it wasn't based off of 200 points for a neutral B capture or 50 score for a kill. It's based off of points, so everything counts towards it, basically, whether that be objectives or whether that be kills. Different to kill streak systems, of course, because kill streaks only count for kills, and different to the participation score streak system we have in Black Ops Cold War, because these do not reset, or these reset upon death, besides the support streaks, of course, divided into assault, support, and specialists. Now these three, assault will be more of your like predator missiles, attack helicopters, more that gives you more kills and chains you more kills. Support gives you things like ballistic vests, so things that help your team win the game. And obviously specialists, we all know specialist gives you more perks from your initial 3 that you can pick from the multiplayer, essentially making you like a super soldier type thing if you were to get the specialist bonus. I've preached for a long time that I wanted the specialist support and assault, the Modern Warfare 3 system, of kill streaks to return to Call of Duty in some way or some sort or some fashion, and I'm glad to see that the developers of SM2 are bringing that to light in their game and making it a reality, because I really do enjoy that system and I think that system works really well, and I'm glad to see it returning here in SM2. One of the other things that I'm going to touch on real quickly is the currency system. So there's going to be a currency system here in SM2, basically like the COD point system in Black Ops 1. Unlike the squad point system in Call of Duty Ghosts as well, this is more like the COD point system from Black Ops 1. Basically, with the progression system, I'm going to delve into the progression system a little bit here. Basically, you're going to have levels 1 to 100, and that's going to be your first sort of prestige or leveling, if we call it that. And by going from levels 1 to 100, you're going to be unlocking new weapons, new perks, new kill streaks, everything's like that during levels 1 to 100. Once you reach those levels, let's say you reach level 10, and at level 10 you unlock the AK-47, it's going to cost you a certain amount of credits in order to unlock the AK-47. And then, in order to get attachments for that weapon, you're gonna have to go through 30 levels of weapon levels to unlock all the attachments you can, but then you have to then pay for those attachments through the credit system as well. It's a system that was in Black Ops 1, again a system that I genuinely did enjoy from Black Ops 1, and something that I think will make the game feel better in terms of a progressive sense. Now, what we currently have is it's like a basically you get everything within the first day of you playing, and then there's nothing really else to go for. Since there's 100 levels to go through, and then even when you go through the 100 levels, you still don't have anything unlocked, because you may not have enough credits to unlock every single weapon and every single attachment for that weapon, which makes the grind that much better. Moving on from your initial levels 1 to 100, once you do that, you reach your prestige, or prestige as it's more traditionally is known. So this is not like the old prestige system where you just go from levels 1 to 55 and then prestige, and then 1 to 55 and then prestige. A little bit more like the current system that we have now, not necessarily seasonal, but it's going to be your levels 100 all the way to level 1000, and every 50 levels you earn prestige tokens and credits and that sort of stuff. So essentially, you go from 1 to 100, that's your initial one, and then from 100 to 1000, every 50 from 100 to 1000, you get some rewards. It doesn't detail whether or not every 50 levels is going to be another prestige. I feel like that's going to be the case here, but we haven't had any details based off of that just yet. But I do like the system that they are putting in place, because it means constant progression. And even once you do reach level 1000, there is a reward for getting level 1000. Your icon, your player card will be gilded. You can buy everything from the prestige store. It's something tangible for you to go to, because when people in the lobby see a gilded player card, they know that you've gone from level 1 all the way to level 1000 and you've grinded to get there. And even so, like, even when you go up to levels 1 to 100, you reset once you go into prestige. Once you go into Grandmaster Prestige at level 1, everything you purchased before, everything you've unlocked before is gone. So that sort of essence of the old prestige system is still there, therefore making the progression feel better in this game, because you're not only just playing the game for a day, like on the first day of the game release, and you already have everything. That's what it is right now in Call of Duty. This game allows you to continuously play the game in order for yourself to continuously progress, and I think that's something that they've really nailed here with SM2, and something that I do genuinely look forward to playing if the project does come out. There is going to be a store in SM2, and don't get twisted, it's not like the store we have now in Call of Duty. It's going to be purely credits based, so it won't be based off of you putting money in and then you get credits and then you can buy these things. It's just basically going to be melee weapons, calling cards, that sort of stuff. But basically, if you use credits on these things in the store, you may not have enough money to buy things like more weapons or a better attachment for your gun, this, that, and the other. So credits being the system that overrules all your sort of unlockables within the game, that's going to be something that's really tangible, and that's going to be something that really benefits the progression system as a whole within the SM2. I want to quickly touch on weapons here, and then I'm going to talk about my final thoughts and opinions on the project. So this is going to be, as I said, a best of Call of Duty type game. So we're going to be seeing weapons from a variety of different games and a variety of different franchises as well. Just to name a few, in terms of assault rifles, we got the Black Ops AK-47, we got the Bal 27 from AW, we got the Mannix RFB from Black Ops 4. Like, we're looking at a variety of different games from a variety of different time periods. We got the FAL from Black Ops, we got the 74U from Black Ops 3, the Kuda from Black Ops 3, the Hammer from Black Ops 2. So we're looking at guns that genuinely just are picking and choosing the best guns, or the most nostalgic guns, or the best sort of balanced guns within the different games of the Call of Duty franchise, putting them here into this game. And as I said at the start of the video, 100+ weapons on the release, all with camos and all with attachments. So then again, things to do, content to grind for, things to play for within this game is something that's very, very vital. And I'm going to sort of touch on my final thoughts and opinions now. Of course, this is a modded game. It's not a AAA Call of Duty game. It's not developed by Treyarch. It's not developed by Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer. This is a game developed by fans of the franchise. People who just want to see the franchise do well, or just want a fun Call of Duty game for fans of Call of Duty, if that makes sense, right? So for me, right, this project has all my support. I'm in the Discord group, and you guys can be in the Discord group as well, just following and tracking the progress of this project. In terms of the legal stuff, apparently this is all legal, because what they're doing is they're not using assets, they're sort of reverse engineering the assets from the Modern Warfare 2 engine, so therefore makes it legal in some way. I don't know, I don't study law, and I don't pretend to know anything about the legal system in America, but apparently the way they're doing it and the way that they're developing it means that they have fair rights, or fair use rights, on whatever assets they're taking from the Modern Warfare 2 engine. So hopefully this project comes out. There's no release date on when this is coming out. There is a gameplay video that you've been watching on your screen right now, and I am super excited for this project to come out. I'm super excited to get my hands on it. I'm super excited for everyone to get their hands on it. Now, it is a PC only experience. There is a server browser, which means no SBMM, which is great. But it being a PC only experience, don't think that you have to get some crazy $2,000, $3,000 PC to play it. Since it's based off the Modern Warfare 2 engine, essentially any PC can run it. Phones can probably run it. Like anyone can run this game. So even if you have a potato PC that you bought 5 years ago, that's probably good enough to run this game. So don't feel alienated just because it's on PC. There's full controller support if you're not cool with keyboard and mouse. But this game is going... But this game, when it does come out, is going to be something that I will be playing. I will probably be playing it a lot, because this game ticks all the right boxes for me, right? It has content, the progression system is fantastic, and it's a best of all of my favorite games across the Call of Duty franchise. No SBMM. And what more could you really ask for? It's going to be one of those games that I think a lot of old school Call of Duty fans will gravitate to. And I do think it's going to be one of those games that a lot of new school Call of Duty fans will sort of hate, because they're going to think like, oh man, where is my clown gun? Where is my big titty anime tracer pack? It's going to be one of those games made by hardcore fans for hardcore fans of Call of Duty, and not for those newbie soy boy beta cuck casual gamers. But that's all I have for you guys today. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what do you think of SM2. And as I said at the start of the video, all is in the description down below. So the link to the SM2 website is down there. That is where you can find all the articles based off of the full confirmed weapons list so far, all the details surrounding progression, all the details surrounding what the project is as a whole, and a link to join the Discord chat if you do want to keep progress on how the project is tracking. Click subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss out on my next video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Girl, I thought you was the realest thing. Stick together, get a real estate, but you fucked around, started playing games. Different lives, but it felt the same. You the reason why I ride this way. Got a rhyme and got a band now. So recently in these past days, I've settled down. Took a while, but I'm settled now. Be around, you know I can't allow. Think of you when you're not around. Now I'm thinking about the checks now. You the reason.